Let's get set up here. All right. Let's get it. Back at it again. Back at it again. Red River Rivalry.
Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. And for the better part of a century, the Sooners and Longhorns have defined conferences, national titles, and how regions of the country are perceived based on the outcome of this game. When these two meet, everybody pays attention.
Raining?
Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be
Rain game
on this field. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Rivalry week. All right.
And the Longhorns will kick it away first. And he's going to bring it out, and he
Let's go.
It up inside the 20. Well, that could have been disastrous.
Oh.
Recover it and retain possession on the opening kickoff.
Come on, man.
Narrowly avoid disaster there.
You got to jump on that.
And if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that. And the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
The offense set for a first down.
Go Steve-O with the formations already.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
Just the ability to move the chains, keep the drive going, sort of quintessential efficiency from a Sooner quarterback.
Yeah, and from a Sooner offense because, Reese, they keep the drive going, but what does that do? Most Oklahoma teams over the years, we see them go fast, and they wear you down throughout a football game. So the quarterback play on those completions that move the sticks, that make you play 3 more plays, 4 more plays, 5 more plays, just wear you out.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him lose
Good read.
They lost yardage.
Guys got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Looking left.
Let's go.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
At the 35, he's open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that.
Hold on to that ball.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. You go back over the history of this rivalry, and there's certainly been close games, but there have also been a large number of blowouts, and we had one last year for the Horns, David.
And I think as a Texas fan, you better understand that, because when you win big the year before, OU is going to come out with their hair on.
Going for it all.
Ooh, good defense.
After taking a shot on second down, they're staring at third. They really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the
Ah, throw right to him.
and the incomplete pass will bring
Build
up
out, man.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range.
I don't know about my kicker. I'm not sure about him.
Try to salvage this drive.
Oh, I shanked it.
No good.
Too much power on it.
And the scoreboard remains the same.
That was a bad possession.
Offense returns to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job.
What's that?
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time.
Ooh, I tried to kill him.
These types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
He'll settle for
Hold
some
on
pretty
to
good
that
field
ball.
position
Thank you.
and make the fair catch at around the 35.
That first play clock, you be moving. God damn. I'm already down to 10 seconds.
You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better
Messed up
offensively.
my,
I think you move
camera
the ball
angle
nice.
there.
You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Owens. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped.
Catch the ball, dog.
He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. A lot of chapters in this rivalry. They've been in different conferences. They've been in the same conference, and now they're going to the SEC to elevate this feud.
And I feel like it just takes rivalry games in the SEC to a whole new level. And when you think about Texas and Oklahoma, you think about past Heisman Trophy winners and national championships. And now, David, you're adding that to Florida.
Oh, good catch. That's a crazy catch.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions.
All right, man. We gotta settle down. We're not giving the best throws either. Owens can give him some better passes than that.
Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
There's always been a lot of flash and sizzle to the Oklahoma offense, but it's built on being tough.
Yeah, and especially the great teams. The great teams that you think about in Oklahoma past, the ones that were in the national championship or in the playoff, those are teams that can run the football, be physical. It all started there.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patterns. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
Hard-hitting tackle. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop them.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Dialing up the 2nd down pass play. Get it out on the screen. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch. And most
that could have been ugly.
Get the first down.
That could have been ugly. What a quarter, man. What a quarter. Let's see.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. Big picture, guys, this certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead. But how much fun is it to have a top-5 clash like this one early?
It's so much fun, and you don't have to be a fan of just these 2 top-5 teams. If you're a fan of college football, you're honing in on this game because you're going to learn a lot here, David.
Yeah, and the fans are going to be like, overrated. This is why the preseason bowl stink. We get a chance to prove ourselves with some of these teams that hasn't done a lot on the resume yet. Now, today is a resume builder.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They can use this
That's just
score to sort of set the
too much responsibility on one play.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come
Too many
out,
options on one side of the field.
Get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody
I'll take this.
is going to feed off that first score.
I've ran one back on Steve-O before. Like he might got that buttoned up.
Here comes the Texas offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. Breaks the tackle.
To that ball.
Down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays.
We gonna see. We gonna see.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play
we blew that up.
later in this game.
Run them over.
Some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
You reach this portion of the season, and games like this, top 5 showdown, can really energize you, not to mention helping your playoff positioning down the road.
Yes, you can. You can make these big statement games. And listen, middle of the season, you kind of get in a lull, Jesse, where you kind of get used to playing and the new wore off a little bit. But when you got a top 5 matchup and something to prove, you bring that extra juice.
You're right. And if you play well in this game, you can ride that momentum down the stretch in November when those games really start to matter. But this is a big one right here. Lots of implications on the line.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
The Longhorns are marching down the field. To the ground with the back. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Texas calls his campus the 40 acres. This running game might cover 40 acres before it's over.
That would be a heck of a day. I don't know how many yards that would be. That would be a quick conversion. How good your math, Reese, to try to calculate that? But they're having a lot of success, a lot of history with great running backs at the University of Texas.
Right, it's on.
And this guy is having a day.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today, though.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you...
Fires toward the end zone.
Catch the ball.
The 2-minute mark, and they have a
Bruh,
chance to
what is Trey Owens doing today?
before the break.
What is he doing?
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Dances away from the heat. Going to try to get it himself. This is well within field goal range.
Wish Arch had a little bit more, you know what I mean?
And the offense will try to convert on 4th down.
Got him with the fake.
On the ground. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
4th and short, a lot of times you know what's coming. I know what's coming. Who's going to be more physical? They give it to the running back. O-line does their job. Nice pickup on 4th and short.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. gets it out fast. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Looking to throw, it's Owens. Buys a little time. Strikes the blow.
Way to hold on to that ball. I
I
tried to dive. I tried to slide, yo. I promise you. I tried to slide. I don't know what that was. I don't know why he jumped like that.
Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play. But
You think he Arch Manning, dog?
This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I audible right out of that. Yo, I'm just glad he held on to that rock. I don't know how he held on to that.
And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. First and goal. The snap sets up the throw.
Let's go.
Wheels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need
I had to see what that linebacker was about to do first.
Away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
I wish I could add some more clock, but we're not scoring today, so really hard to score touchdowns today.
Wake Forest is dominating this one, thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff.
Oh my gosh.
21 over Florida State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got out of trouble.
Yeah.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Turn around and catch the ball.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go.
That would have been
And not try to
huge.
intercept it and make a bad play.
That would have been a
Swats it down,
huge
makes it.
play.
That's an incompletion.
On second down, wants to throw it. Fires downfield.
He caught that.
Getting the foot down on that throw for the big.
How did you not intercept that pass, bro?
It's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it.
I'm in the wrong formation.
All the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
On target over the middle. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining
It's in the wrong formation,
And I love the
man.
awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He'll come out throwing on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Sooner.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game.
Good shit, man. I can't even say nothing about that.
They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the heel off one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers.
And it's not who I wanted
That would
that
have been
to.
a huge game if he could have held on.
And the offense clearly.
All right, he's going to drop way back on this one. Let's try to catch something quick underneath. Possibly. That ball is not coming out right for Trey Owens, though. I will say that the passes do not look right.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Quarterback adapting. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Getting some heat. Another incompletion on 3rd
Get your
down.
feet set, man.
Offense, you've got such a special talent playing.
Oh my gosh.
You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense.
That's what I just said.
The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And more yards after contact. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He wants to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Defense not showing press coverage. On 2nd down, wants to throw. He looks that one in nicely.
Get me out of that half.
Just shy of the 1st down marker. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Sooners will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the 1st half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the single back. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Looking for a man. It's Owens. Makes the grab down the middle. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. And the Longhorns will hustle to the line. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Quarterback moving. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got his man, makes the grab. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're
Yeah,
winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the 2nd half. Get this run game established.
And the Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Runs through the tackle. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
He has 89 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in the groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
8th play of the drive coming up. They'll leave it with him. Plows through the defense. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's shown it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd.
I worked so hard, man. Steve-O defense is
And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown.
it's crazy.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that.
Mind you, we forced a fumble on the first kickoff of the game. That would have been huge. Just didn't get it back. Oh, boy, boy, boy.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. RPO complete to open the drive. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
The defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Looking for a physical attack.
Fumble, get on the ball, get on the ball, get on the... Oh my gosh.
The ball and tries to make something of it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they got the ball back.
One thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? He'll set up to throw. He's going to run it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Defense in that situation just has to know to stay in their lanes. You know, it's hard enough to get this guy down on the ground, but you just can't let him escape. You got to build the fence. You got to build the cage. Keep him in the pocket, and that time he was just able to use his athleticism to get outside and go pick up the first down.
Feeling some heat. He's going to fire deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Another big play for this Sooner receiver, dare I say, Hollywood-esque.
Hollywood is right, and that's one guy that comes to mind, by the way. But this offense, it just does what it does. No matter the name, no matter the coach, whoever it is, it's going to be high-flying, it's going to be fast-paced, and it's going to be really good.
They'll try to get outside. Bulls his way forward.
Fumble that
And
ball.
as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
Gambler coverage over on this play. I don't know. Big boy, you gotta get your paws up.
Looking to help the kicker out on third down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
He has the first and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
And the Sooners will have it 1st and 10. They'll try the outside to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting them get outside and making the big tackle.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right.
Oh my God.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! They move on top here in the 4th.
Well, when you call the wheel route, you need to have the right matchup, and that time they did. It was the linebacker on the running back, one-on-one. He uses his speed, beat him to the outside, and that's about as easy as it can get.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team out there getting set. Oh, he's going to go for the return. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Open space at the 25. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They believe they can run right here. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd and 2. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Quickly to the tight end. Still running at the 40.
He's playing a line of scrimmage.
There's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Oh, roughing the passer.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you.
I'll take that too.
Pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Oh, it's a reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It is so easy when you're a defensive player, when you watch a little misdirection and the ball go one way, to turn and to run. That's not my job. My job is to stay home. The defense did a good job of that. Defense stayed home, made the play.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Dances away to buy time. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win.
I don't know, man.
He hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
It's a one-score game lead, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 4th down, looking to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws to the wideout. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texans!
Too much time left, man.
And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left.
Too much time.
Have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
Getting set for the point after. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kansas State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Oh, he just avoided taking a big hit with the slide.
You've got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the fourth quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Just a simple play, get the speedster on the edge, get the edge, block it up really well, and then let the running back do the rest. But I do like the finish from the defense. Listen, you gave up a big play, at least hit him as he goes out of bounds. Take a chunk out of him, make the game physical, make him pay for that run he just gave to you.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
He took a hit as he
gonna do?
couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Bruh.
To punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It's a little too risky, man. I don't know.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. This
Pressing
one is
him.
about finding the balance between being
But he's
aggressive
baiting me as
and
well.
not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up.
Baiting me.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
And now on second down for this offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Back to pass, it's Owens. Quickly complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. They'll line up right at the 48.
Kicker ain't like that, man.
He's looking to throw it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And this will be picked off.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
And with that turnover, time has expired here in the fourth quarter, but there
My kicker ain't like that.
ball ahead. Overtime is coming.
First OT of the season, I think. We need a turnover.
We'll get it started here in overtime. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that.
Touchdown!
Too easy.
And they're on top here in overtime.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
At this point of the game, you just got to wonder if the defense is getting tired. Here in OT, they just don't seem to have the punch up front that like they had earlier in the game, and they're just playing on their heels.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
3rd down, and they need a touchdown to stay in the game. Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Good shit.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And 4th down and short nowadays, man, it means green light. Keep your foot on the gas, stay aggressive. They opt to go for it, forget the field goal. Nice job by the quarterback, getting rid of the football, making sure you have enough to get the first down. Now set up in a great situation with the 1st and goal.
A first down run on the doorstep. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide out in motion. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And you play the whole game. Now it's coming down to what? A couple of plays. It's in overtime. You're starting to move the ball closer to the opponent's end zone. Got to make a play. Got to protect the football. What's your go-to play after watching this whole game develop?
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Longhorn! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about
Oh.
your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football.
Bruh. This game. Me no likey. Me no likey. Not like that.
We play on. First down here in the second overtime period. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe
Short?
needed a few more
That's
chain
crazy.
links to move the sticks.
How about getting that big play on the ground here in OT? Great job up front by the offensive line. This has been a long, hard-fought, physical game, but these guys look like they could play for at least another couple of quarters.
Bro, he is running so slow.
He rumbles all the way to the 5.
And you see him consistently sticking with the run, staying balanced. As you get closer to the goal line, you're thinking the field starts to shrink. Now, do I have a jump ball wide receiver out wide I can throw the football to? How am I going to find that extra space and take care of the football while doing it?
First and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the second overtime. Turning to the running game on first and goal. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. They make the stop, but there is
Daddy, here we go.
We'll see what that's all about.
Here we go.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Owens.
Oh!
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Big tight end tries to make a catch. You could tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the
Third
hit.
and goal with that.
Dodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. And the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They got a little work to do here on third and goal in overtime. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Man, what an unbelievable stop by this defense. Fourth down and goal. You gave up some yards. You stuck with it. You knew the QB was going to have
Gotta kick it,
in
right?
his hands. You didn't let him get to the goal line. The big fourth down stop.
Oh, man.
They'll try to put 3 on the board.
Look at this ankle, yo. Are you serious?
He got it. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
We just playing for a turnover at this point, man.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He'll get rid of it. It's complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
He got that out quicker than what I thought he was.
First and goal and a touchdown will win it. Try to barge their way in.
Over the ball.
Bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
Wow. Fuck. Good game, Steve-O, man.
Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the
GG's.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth. Games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters.
Fucking
so much. These are the games
jeez.
we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
See what the guys did.
From here for Jesse Palmer,
Nothing.
Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and
Owens did absolutely nothing.
Of EA Sports
The 2
College
picks
Football.
killed me. Ennis went off. The Bulls had his worst, no catches for the Bulls. Steve-O had 200 yards passing, 3 TDs. 12 for 75. And he spread the ball around. That formation is tough, man. Too many options on one play. Too many options. All right, who's next, man? What's the next user game up next? Y'all playing tonight? Let's see. What we got next? What we got next? LSU and Kentucky. When that's happening? Is that the only user game? Yeah. LSU, Kentucky. All right. All right, GG's. That's my time. Good game. Shout out to Oklahoma. Red Rebel rivalry never disappoints. Every season, man. We play each other a couple times, whether it be regular season, playoffs. We've been back and forth. I think we like 50-50 right now on wins and losses. So, until next time, I'll let y'all in the chat.